Oh man, it's that time. Hey guys, this is Gamer Cal. And well, the next monster that the game wants me to fight is a Frenzied Deviljho because, yeah, why not? They haven't even given us a regular Deviljho to fight yet, so why not just throw us in with a freaking Frenzied one, because that's how this game rolls, right? So yeah, I've done all the other quests so far, and I've already eaten all the usual shenanigans for that, and yes. So one thing we actually did get as a new item is disposable earplugs. So we have a one-time use raw negation, which could actually be pretty useful for stuff. So I'm trying them out. I don't know what they're like at all, because obviously they've only just unlocked, so we'll see if they're useful or not, but they seem pretty interesting in theory, so we'll have to go for that. Because this is a Deviljho, I do have a couple of meats out here, so Deviljho likes to eat in the middle of a hunt because he's a jerk like that, you know, the disrespect is real, so I can poison him, put him to sleep. If he does go to sleep, I've got barrel bombs to explode him on the face. That's a pretty good general strategy for Deviljho. And paralysis, so I can shoot for the tail. And that's really basically it. I've eaten for offense. I probably should have bought an armor skin or something as a result of that, but I'd need to make more, and I don't have the largest number of resources for that right now, and it looks like the game is just like, you know what you really want to do? You want to just get straight in with the action. So let's go straight in with the action. Now, I haven't fought any Deviljho yet, so I do not know what his new moves are. That is something I am a little bit concerned at. But I do remember Joe was quite nasty before. Very doable, but I usually used a longsword for him, so I'll be interested to see if Joe has his breath attack when frenzied, because frenzy very often does act a bit like a rage mode. So I'll be interested to see if he has that. Well, that was kind of a potentially bad thing, but it's alright. Ouch! Okay, I did not think I was going to get hit there, but then again I didn't expect to have the ground mess me up there. That is something I do have to be a bit mindful of, is the fact of the ground can screw me up a lot here if I'm not careful. It does seem like he's kind of the same as he was before at the moment, but obviously this is high rank, I guess, so obviously the last ones I would have been fighting would have been G rank ones, so that is a pin attack, which my cat has very aptly demonstrated for us. So I guess we'll just go ahead and get some hits off. Get the frenzy virus going, that's pretty good. Yeah, you really don't want to get pinned by that. Definitely bring dumb bombs so that you can get around that if you do get pinned. And yeah, there's only 2 spots on Deviljho that can be broken, unless that has changed from the previous game. He's gonna do that. He usually follows up those 2 attacks quite nicely. The sub-quest here is topple the monster when you've mounted, so hopefully we'll get it here, but who knows what his mount is like. Okay. The camera can't even keep track of this guy, he's just too big. Well, that was easy. Alright. I'm gonna go for the tail because the tail is kind of annoying to reach, so we'll do that. I haven't actually looked up if I need to do anything special for the Wystone yet from the last one, so I don't know, we'll probably put the Wystone on soon, but looks like he's not pissed off anymore though, which is a bit interesting. He's already tired. I could put a meat down and that'd be good, but We'll see about doing that in a little bit. It's really hard to keep the camera like properly focused with this though. I'm just gonna sharpen, and I guess we'll put the Wystone on just before going into the next map, because that way we'll just have it going, and then we can set up paralysis meat or something for after. Oh, he's actually eating the slagged off. Okay. Yeah, Deviljho needs to eat like constantly because of his internal body temperature, at least according to the game logic. So there's the dragon breath. If you don't have evasion, that can be a little bit tricky to roll through, but always good fun to have a go at. But you've just got to be mindful about it. Of course, it can also hit you if you're trying to climb as well, because that's just typical. But it's okay. Now the Dragon Blight I think removes your element energy and your affinity. So like if you have, I'm gonna get healed again anyway. If you have like thunder element on your weapon, then you will lose that until the blight wears off. Of course, you can use a nullberry to go around that fact. I would pick up the shiny, but I don't have space for it at the moment. And we really didn't get... Wow! Good job, Cow. We really didn't get much off of that Wystone, unfortunately. So yeah, that's a bit of a shame. Wow, I was close enough to get quaked there. Okay. Maybe I should put the other paralysis beat down. I don't know. We'll go with that. Oh no, he's actually eating this one. Okay, that's fine. So we can stab at the tail until it wears off. It's pretty much what I put it down for. Unfortunately, like with everything this way, the monsters do gain resistance to stuff this way, so it won't actually matter anymore. So I'll just put it down to get rid of it, and that's as good as it's going to get, unfortunately. Now, I think I should have a nullberry before the virus takes too much effect here. Looks like the shinies actually disappeared. That's a bit of a shame. But we'll get rid of that. And just make sure that I don't get hit by the tailspin. So that's fine. And he's gonna come in, so we'll just dodge around that. Feline Black Belt's really helpful for me because it means I don't lose as much stamina when I'm evading, which is obviously very good considering I use evasion all the time. That almost caught me. So it might be a little bit disrespectful doing that, but he's in the middle of an attack that you can't really get to me with, so... And that sound indicates that my Wystone is available if I want to use it. So we'll probably do that soon. Ah man, it can be tricky sometimes landing these jump attacks. Yeah, I think I will set up the Wystone. Although, is he gonna leave? He's totally leaving just as soon as I set up the freaking Wystone, of course. Oh, that is annoying. Oh well. Pushing up real quick. I did at least break the Frenzy virus, so that's good. We did get that cured. So I have increased affinity and stuff for a while. Oh, he's already rage mode again too, okay. He's going to be a bit quicker with that then. Oh, wow, okay. That hurt a lot too. Wow. Well, at least I got the knockdown. So I might get some more damage off on the tail there. Wow, that was a really long knockdown too. I wasn't expecting him to stay down for so long. Alright, so the Wystone is worn out, so I should probably go ahead and heal up here. Just get away from him with that. So he's not too terrible, Joe. Like, he's really annoying when you don't know what you're doing, but like his attack patterns, once you're used to them, you just kinda, you know, get into it a bit. It sounds really weird saying that, because that's the same with like every monster, right? Not every game ever, right? But it really is one of those cases of he kicks your ass until you know how to play him a bit more, and then you can do a lot better. I'm gonna put the poison meat down, I think. And if he eats it, that's great. If not, oh well. I could have easily bought more stuff that way, but also, at least regularly, you really don't want to get hit by that. Yeah, you still don't want to get hit by that even when you have this, because not only will it inflict frenzy, it will also oh wow, it will also do defense down, which you really don't want. Because yeah, Joe having defense down against you is not a good thing. I think I need to null berry, because otherwise I'm going to take a lot of damage from the virus. The virus stops you from automatically healing, and it also increases the damage you take from frenzy attacks, which is basically all of Joe's bites and the tailspin and stuff like that. So you really do not want to get hit by that. And of course, probably should put those disposable earplugs on, huh? Alright, so we're just going to back up through that. Obviously, it's not even really fair in terms of me dodging that attack, because I have evasion +3, but I used to dodge it pretty well in 3 Ultimate anyway, with just evasion 2, so that's fine. So he is over there. I really don't want to succumb to the frenzy against Joe, I don't think. Like, that is the absolute last thing I want to have happen here. Oh, I got a knockdown as well, very nice. Let's see if we can get that tail off. There we go. You usually get 2 calves off the tails, so we'll see if that is still the case when we're done here. I took a bit of damage off of that, but it's fine. And he's back in rage mode once again. Joe does go into rage mode very often, so... Can I get a mount? Nope. I don't know which bit I needed to hit for the mount. I actually wasn't paying enough attention for that. Oh, green sharpness bounces off his face. That's good to know. G rank, at least when he's in rage mode, you do have to be a little bit mindful of when he gets staggered during rage mode, because he will quite often. Whoa, Deviljho gem. Heck yeah. Okay, that's good. That's the rare carve for this thing, and you are not close enough to get the healing thing. So it looks like he's buggered off without actually taking my poison meat, but you know what, that's whatever. It's the sleep meat that I really want him to take, if I can persuade him to do that. Again, I really should have packed more than just one, but I couldn't be bothered making more than one, so you know. Oh, and he's not already left, he just... For some reason the music stopped. That was weird. Alright, we'll see if we can coax him into getting this one. One thing to note with Deviljho, actually, in terms of using items on him, flash bombs, I believe, don't work for very long. They do work, but he seems to recover from them pretty quickly, and that Slagtop just got bodied. Alright, my Wystone is available, that is good. Just dodge out the way of that to make sure I don't get smashed. And, yo! There we go! We took out the Frenzy, so I guess we did enough damage on the, we did enough damage with it. That's all you've really got to do. Do enough damage to the monster with the Wystone active and you can take out the Frenzy. So that is a suppression. Very nice. Yes, if you use Wystones, inflict enough damage, you can temporarily suppress the Frenzy. Heck yeah! So yeah, now we can actually do serious damage to it. We can also get the mount, so I guess you've just got to get body attack on him proper with that. So that's pretty cool. We'll see what... Joe is kind of funny like that, I guess. I don't know, that mount was interesting. Some of the monsters are really difficult to get mounts off of, but Joe is not really one of them. Alright, I do want to get that face broken now. And well, he's limping away, so no drug meat for him because he's already off. I didn't get the paintball off him, so I don't know exactly where he's gone. I just imagine he's gone back into 5 though. Like, it would make sense. And indeed he has. So that's pretty cool. I guess we didn't ever use the earplugs, so I probably should have done that at some point. But I also do want to break that face if I can. But it looks like Joe is just like, I'm gonna sit here and die instead. And you know what? That's fine too. Because if that's what he wants to do, well, it does clear the quest. So now one thing I would want to look for here is Deviljho Talon if I can. I want 2 of them. Because one thing you can make with stuff here, I didn't get any unfortunately. One thing you can make if you have the Power Charm and the Armor Charm, these are fairly expensive items that will let you increase your attack and defense just by having them out. But there is also a combination with both of these and Deviljho Talon, which gives you a more potent version, Power Talon and Armor Talon. But you can actually stack them. So you can only have one of each out, but you can have a Power Charm, a Power Talon, an Armor Charm, and an Armor Talon, and you can get lots and lots of attack and defense from that. They are actually really helpful items, so if you can, most definitely carry them around. So hopefully we'll get a couple from the quest reward here, and it looks like we haven't, but oh well. We might get one. Yeah, we got... No, we did! There's 2 out here. Yeah, two out of this award. That's pretty cool. So, Tailfang... Oh, no. Tallfang, not Tailfang. So I guess that's what they're calling the Fang in this game. That's interesting. There was a commendation G there too. It's pretty good. Scalp. That's quite nice as well. Lazurite. And another scalp. Alright. Then we get a few things for that. Frenzy and the Vile Frenzy Crystals. That's pretty cool. And that was surprisingly simple. I expected that to be a lot harder, especially for a Silver Crown Joe. You know, funny fact actually, I don't think I ever even got a Silver Crown Joe in Free Ultimate. I might have, I don't remember. Maybe I did late on, but I never really fought gigantic Deviljhos in that. Also, looks like plot spoilers are coming on up. Oh man, Sergio's army. That's pretty terrifying. So what could possibly be causing all of them to disappear? Well, the Lancer's about to find out, right? Scary times. I don't know about you, but I'd be legit terrified if I was in that little group right there. Nice block. Those are definitely Sergio's blades. Uh-oh. Well, he's dead. Rip, nameless armor dude. Okay, maybe he's not dead, but he should have been. He still might be, actually. So, Lance Guy, what are you going to do against this monster by yourself? Especially when... Whoa! Now, is that just Frenzied, or is there something else going on here? That is the question. Maybe we shall find out soon. Is it going to force us to talk to him, or are we going to be able to just leave it at that? Nope, it's going to force us to talk to him. Alright, so, what have you got to say? Okay, urgent times. Sure, why not? Too much for his immenseness to deal with on his own, alright. So... Okay, now I know why they call him His Immenseness. That guy is fucking massive. So this is an entirely separate guild hall, which is for the G-rank quests. That's pretty cool, I guess. Interesting how they've done it in this game that way. Frenzied Sergios. Yeah, because let's face it, the Frenzy virus does make monsters stronger as well as more ferocious. But the question still lies, if the Frenzy virus is meant to kill monsters within a few days of contracting it, then how is it still alive so long after the Gore Magala and the Shagari Magala were taken out? That's matter resolved. Next. Okay, so it's not. Hey, it's a crossbreed now. Almost as if it'd been reborn, huh? How the hell do you know about Apex monsters? How do you know about Apex monsters? And, like, how do you know about it and his immenseness does not? Oh, probably, okay, would have been listening to the professor or some shit. Yep. That's what we've been saying. Yeah, well, I guess if humans can overcome it, even though it behaves differently for humans than it does for giant beasts, I don't quite know how that would even work, but I guess immune system differences or something could maybe say it. I don't know, some sort of video game logic being could probably say with that. But yeah, if a monster was to beat the virus, then what if it could use that virus to its own benefit? I think, obviously, that is what's happening here. So the frenzy couldn't kill it, and so it managed to become... yeah, it became a super version of the monster. And of course, with it being a super version of the monster, it would easily defeat any other versions of it, any other of its species. So all the other Sergios got wrecked by this thing and have been forced out of their home. And so they go and attack everything else because they need somewhere else to go. Haha. So the Kushala, so the Elder Dragon is also on the go, huh? To deal with some science experiment. I don't think it's that straightforward. Yeah. Well, that means that we obviously have to take care of the Sergios, huh? Okay. A walking ray of hope. Alright, fair enough. Well, we are using a Sergios weapon, so maybe we can deal with it that way. Apex, Apex. Uh-huh. So, the Wystones are able to take care of Frenzy, and Apex monsters are just monsters that have overcome the Frenzy and have weaponized it. So, I'm assuming then that the Wystones can rid the Apex status for monsters as well. Santa, yeah. Well, yeah, of course. Hunt down that Sergios and put an end to its terror. Yeah. That ought to be an interesting one. We'll do our best. And that is all from His Immenseness. So yeah, forced cutscene plot spoilerage, I suppose. Not really much we can do about that. That did not sound good. That Kushala is here now, isn't it? That's what we would have thought. Okay. Alright, so what are we gonna do first then? So we have to do the Sergios first and then Kushala. Okay. Right. Sounds like a plan. Well, that's gonna have to be for next time. So, that was a scary turn of events, huh? So after much forced cutscene, we are finally able to do some other stuff here. Like, can we still buy things and whatnot? Yeah, we can, and apparently you don't act any different. That's kind of weird. But I need to buy another power charm and armor charm. They are very expensive, but I do have a lot of money at the moment, so that's a good thing. But we can get those and we can upgrade before we have to take on all of this stuff. So yeah, but didn't expect quite such a serious turn so soon. I was kind of thinking, oh, there might be another couple of quests first, and then, you know, we might get round to that Seregios, but nope. Instantly in, only 2 Outbreak quests, technically 3, but 1 was optional, and we're straight in. So I suppose next time we're gonna have to take on the Apex Seregios, huh? Until then.